show! Thoughts from you this week? What what's going on?
Worked on a TV show that did extremely huge stunts and fights. It was really fucking awesome.
Observations? Anything kind of weird happen?
There's this guy that first of all, when you work in film, you work in my department, you work in locations, and you're the guy on the ground who looks after wherever they're filming. The owner of the place or liaison, someone to represent. Takes care of it, tells you where you can go, where you can park, where you can't park, that kind of thing, all that information. But we always have to deal with security guards, and there's this one security guard, and I won't say his name, but I first meet this guy, and he texts my boss, right, the key or the person that's running the set, texts him and says, I'm out of here at 4 o'clock, I need to leave, I have to be somewhere important, I have to go, you have to replace me. So I went up to relieve him. Okay, fine, you got to get out of here, whatever. So I get up there, and then he proceeds to talk to me for about 3.5 hours and telling me stories. But he had to go. Oh, no, I know.
He had to go.
I know.
I got to be out of here.
He shook my hand goodbye every 15 to 20 minutes. And my stepmother, she had bowel cancer, and more stories would be about his dog. He's got this dog that he rides around in his car.
Did you not have to go somewhere?
Hmm? Oh, yeah. I'm like, oh, you have to get out here, right? And he's like, yeah. Anyway, so, and then he brings his dog out, and his dog's limping, and it lives in this dog. This dog lives in his car.
Here's my dog, by the way, but I gotta go. I'll bring out my dog.
And literally, his car is filled with garbage, like Donald's bags and Burger King bags and stuff, and it's all the back seat and all the way around up to the window of the passenger seat, and this dog lays on the garbage in the back. PETA would kill this guy.
Why are you bringing PETA into
This is when I first met the guy. He was there last night when I was filming. And I am sitting there and I'm trying to set everything up, and it's one of the biggest things we've ever had. It had like tons of actors and tons of extras and background. And then I hear out of the corner, right? And I'm like, okay, we're kind of near wood, so I'm thinking maybe it's a bird. I don't know. And I hear again, the exact same. I'm like, oh. So I look over and I see that guy, and I'm like, oh. And he's like, hey, Mike, how you doing? And he walks right up to me, totally remembers me.
What are you, a spy? What are you doing over there?
Yeah.
It's like,
and starts telling me, and he goes, last night, he comes right up to me, and I'm like, oh, hey, how you doing? He's like, you know what causes thunder?
The gods?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. The clap. No, because I'm half paying attention to him. I know what causes lightning and thunder, right? But I'm half paying attention to him. Like, no, whatever, right? He's like, yeah, it's when lightning goes through the atmosphere and superheats the air, and that's what causes it. And it's not just from the warm front and the cold front meeting. And he's telling me all this stuff. Like, I give a fuck. I didn't ask, and I haven't seen the guy in a month. And the first thing is, oh, hey, Mike, how you doing? You know what causes thunder? Don't care what causes thunder.
I've seen what causes insanity.
Yeah. They kept placing me there. I was taking care of a bunch of stuff, but of course, they turned around, we're filming out a certain way, so I had to make sure trucks didn't come into shot. So I had to stand right beside the security guard, and he would follow me around, and I'm like, trying to do my job. To go. And well, we didn't have to leave then, but
the guy's still there after all this. He's still there.
And every time I turn around, he's like right there. Like, you turn around, it's like, hey, yeah.
And I said to my buddy.
Yeah. And then, so I started ignoring him. I started talking to other people. And I tried not to be mean because everyone's kind of weird. And security guys, they like to talk your ear off.
Yeah, there's some weird people.
They're fairly lonely people,
some touchy
I would
people.
think.
Very touchy. And not just like, hi,
no, yeah.
and all that fake kiss shit. Just like emotionally touchy.
What was the point of this story? Oh, no. This one. Now I remember. I'm sitting there dealing with everybody and trying to ignore this guy, and he's really bothering me. Yeah.
It's like,
no, well, he's touching me almost.
Don't touch me.
Literally was as close as you are, and I'm like ignoring him.
Like
I'm standing here looking this way.
He's like, it's like the Sears model. It's like,
I started ignoring him and talking to coworkers and going around and doing my job and whatever, and then I come back and I turn around and he's right there again. And I'm like,
you didn't have a mustache at that point, did you? So he didn't think you were in the family.
This is last night.
Oh, well, maybe he thought you were in the family.
No.
This was last night? No.
This guy was there last night. That's what I'm telling you. The guy that I met on the roof last night was there. Anyway, I ignore him for about an hour, right? And he keeps walking back and forth, and every time he sees that I'm not engaged with someone, he's right there, right? And he's like, oh,
he's proposing.
How you doing, Mike? Right?
I'm proposing a conversation because you're not engaged right now.
He comes up to me and says, don't provoke me. And give me the eye rolling.
Your story is both.
irritating
Your
and
religion is
eye-rolling.
baloney. Your facts are skewed.
Anyway, that's what happened to me this week. That I have a story. What about you?